thanks for being here. And there's going to be some new faces here. I see that. It's great to have you here on a Sunday night. If you go back watch previous videos, you'll be able to see we are vibe coding a wonderful tool that I built, which is the main master signals and call scanner toolbox. But to start off with, I'm doing a sort of a pre-run of vibe coding a smaller app, and that smaller app is the Chrome extension. So you'll be able to see that. Just go back and watch some of the previous videos. Some new faces if you are interested in vibe coding, some tools to make your life better, and I suppose to conquer the meme space is a better way of putting it, I suppose. Yeah. Remember, more tools makes you a better trader. If you can get to use them correctly, you'll be more accurate with your trading, and hopefully in return you get better profits for it. So that's the idea behind this. So I'm just gonna get straight into it, guys, into the meat and potatoes. It is a Sunday night, and I'm just checking. I see no comments here except for bots. We'll see. And anybody, some newbies that have come into the chart. I'm just looking at the chart. Thank you very much for new investors. And guys, I was reading a few articles of late. I've been looking at some of the numbers of late on the meme space, and yes, numbers are down. There is rotation of funds as well, and I think the meme space in general has lost a lot of its value because of the pump and dump schemes. So now people are starting to look for long-term projects, longevity, trust, good communities, and real-world assets, something that they can invest in. Because I think even the numbers on Pumpfun are down. We've seen that. So I'm just going to swap screens, and we're just going to go back, and I'm just going to refresh. Yeah, okay, we're still recording nicely. I've got another screen this side, that's why my head's moving there. Give me a moment. Okay, so let's get into this. We're going to swap the display around, and we're just going to move in here. Let's see how quick that was. Oh yeah, it's not bad streaming speed. Not bad at all. Alright, so let's get down to this, and we're going to go and open up our coding tool. And nice. Alright. Can you guys hear me okay? Everything okay? I don't see any problems in the comments here on Pumpfun. I haven't got... Let me just grab my mobile phone. I don't see any comments in Discord or Telegram. And hey, new faces, please, you're more than welcome to join the group, join the community, come on board. We're going to start building tools. And guys, I'm also I haven't finished off, and I haven't actually given you guys an update about the VPS. I will be in a better position on sort of Tuesday, Wednesday, because I'm just trying to strike some deals with a few providers. Because if you go back, watch I think 2 videos ago, I talk about running all these tools from a VPS, a virtual private server, which means it's in the cloud. And it just makes sense, because then it's away from your wallets, it's away from your PC. You log in on your PC and you trade in the cloud. Buy, sell, run the apps, all my apps, what have you, that we are going to build together. And you could run them in the cloud. And you have specific wallets for them, because they are the bots. So you'll load those wallets up, and you can see straight away when we start running the VPS whether my apps are draining your wallets. You just put $20 in your wallets, do a few trades, and you tell me if any of my apps are draining your wallets, and then I'll put my hands up. Because I can tell you now, none of them are malicious. But the only way I can convince people to use my apps is run them in a machine in the cloud. Take them off your desktop, laptop, and let's create I'm going to do a monthly payment plan. It's going to be $20 a month, US dollars, and you'll be able to, it's a Windows machine in the cloud. You just log in and you'll have the Toolbox Scanner app in there, you'll have the extension that we're building out, and anything else that I'm building. You can run them all in one place in the cloud off your machine, away from everything. Why not? Makes sense. We should all be doing this actually. Then we know there's no Web3 wallet problems, nothing's getting drained and stuff like that. And if it is, then you know it's from one source. So you're centralizing that source. Unless you're stupid and you go and start trading and doing stupid things with that VPS connection, and you go and start trading on other scam portals, and then you get drained. If you just stay using our apps that we're going to build together, and you load the wallets up that are tied to those apps, and that's it. You trade in the cloud off your machine. That's it. It makes sense. So let's build the apps. Let's do it together and let's reap the benefits. Remember, I'm here to also help you escape the matrix, make extra money, passive income, pay your bills, and contribute back to the token. This is how this system is going to work. Pretty simple. Go and have a look at the website. Any newbies, you can go and just to touch up. Sorry, old faces. I hate to repeat this, but let's just whoopsie. So cryptopi.dev is the website, and you can visit that and of course read through it. The executive summary button, click on that and get a grasp of the whole business concept, and of course the official token. Here it is right here. Don't believe in any other bullshit. Double check that if you're going to trade the token, you're trading the correct token. It's here on the website, and it's down at the bottom as well. So 2 places just to make sure you're on the right website. cryptopi.dev. Don't go to any other scammer's site or anything like that. Please, guys, just play it safe. Alright? Okie dokie. We'll come out of that. Let's go back to our coding. Now, some newbies who are around and about tonight, let me just show you. This is the app here that we are building, because I know we've got some new faces here tonight. So this is the app here we're building, and what it does, it is the CryptoPI Pumpfun Scanner. And what this thing does is it gives us a whole bunch of metrics of the live streams, because you are investing in me. This is a brand that we're building here, and this is a business, and you are like buying shares in my brand and business, just like Apple and Microsoft. And this is a long-term goal here. So I'm designing tools to help you make money, to invest in my token, which is going to be our token. It's a community driven. That's what I want. I want people to be part of this. I want people to really have the correct tools and vibe code, learn how to build these tools, because you can build other tools from there onwards. Once I teach you how to vibe code, and any devs out there already know how to do it, cool. I'm just checking. Yeah, okay, everything's streaming nicely. So this is the app. It's a Chrome extension, and here it is here. So when you click on that, it opens it up just like anything else, just like your Phantom wallet, just like your MetaMask wallet. They're all extensions, and you would place it in your extension repository. Here's the extension here, the Pumpfun Scanner. But before you put it, because it's not a registered certified extension in Chrome's library, you have to turn on developer mode, which is here in the top right. And when you've turned this on, then you can load my extension, because it's not a certified extension. And it's just as simple as when you download the when you've built out the extension, because I'm not giving you the extension, we're going to build it, but I'm just showing you this is where it will end up in this repository here. So it is, there we go, Chrome extensions, as you can see. So it's the real deal. It's something that we're going to build together, and we then plug it into Pumpfun and we hit the button and it does a scan for us, and let that finish the scan. Alright, so here we go. We've got sound going again, have we? Have we? Yes, we have. Excellent. Alright, so this is our wonderful little tool that we're going to build, and go check the previous videos. I talk about it. So we are into day 5, and we are going to part 5, and what we're building out is that app, and here it is here in the IDE in our coding portal. And here in our coding portal, I have given you, if you go to the social media platforms, Discord and Telegram, you will get the file, and it is the same file, this 7-day streaming schedule file. And here's literally it. I've given you the prompts, and we're going to write them. I've already written them. You're going to put them in the AI down at the bottom here, and you're going to build this app using AI, and that's it. It's vibe coding. And when you get good at this, you can start building all sorts of shit. And I mean it. This can change your life. So I'm here to build a real world asset project, which is tokenizing nature on the blockchain, but I need funds. So what do I have done now? What I've needed to do was either to go and get venture capital from some sharks and stuff, or build a community, build apps for them to make money to help sponsor the project via a token called Crypto PI. Made sense? So I'm building apps for you to go and make money, to pay your bills, get out the matrix, and take a small little percentage and put it back into the token, and just keep on buying and selling every month or so as we go along, as this project builds out. And when you are a long-term holder as well, you're going to get benefits from the long-term goal, which is the real world asset, tokenizing nature. So it's all a wonderful situation here. I'm giving you tools to go and make money, to invest in my token, and invest in a project that you're going to be part of as well. So there's 4 streams of income here. The token itself, Crypto PI, you're going to trade it day in, day out. You can make money off that. Then you're going to build apps to make money. And then you will, once the real world asset program kicks off, you will get rewards for that. Airdrops, token airdrops, and you're going to get NFT airdrops as well. And these are based on real nature. Nobody else is doing this on the blockchain. This is real, and I've pretty much got it sussed. And there's so much still going on. There's so many nuts and bolts going on. And yes, I'm going to end up recruiting, but I need some funding to do it. So let me build tools to help you make money, to fund a token, to build projects. Remember, it's just like investing in Apple and Microsoft. You're investing in Crypto PI. And thank you for being here, and thank you for believing in me thus far. Alright, so back to this. We are going to crack on now with our next day, and we started off with our first prompts. So we got so day one's prompts, just to recap. So here's day one, the foundation setup, and we covered that. So we then had the prompts. Here's the prompts here. The first prompt here, which was prompt number 1, create the manifest, and we've done that. There's our manifest file. Prompt number 2, we're creating the pop-up UI. So there's the pop-up file. We've done 3 basic styling. So it's the styles CSS file. And then we moved on here to the content script foundation, which was day 2, and we built the content.js file, and there it is there. So remember, just go back, look at the other videos, and you'll be able to see the layout and how I play this if you are new to vibe coding. But that's kind of like my layout. That's how I like it. I like my directory. So the directory on the left here, as you're building out the files here, and here's the code itself, and then the AI engine on the right. And I just copy and paste. You'll see we're going to build out the next day. So we have done now. So the message handler, that was a piece that was put into that file. So that was done. So today we are doing the DOM script scraping fundamentals. It's not going to take 1.5 hours, guys. Literally, I'll have this all done within the next half an hour, because I've also got Formula 1 tonight, Mexico. So I like to watch my Formula 1. But we'll build this out right now, right here, right now. I've done all the work for you. Alright, so we're doing DOM scraping fundamentals. So I'm just going to plod on, and I'm just going to copy and paste. It's all done here for you. Go back, grab that file from social media, from the Telegram and Discord, and actually I must paste that in Twitter. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, let's move on. So we are going to create the first prompt of this session, which is DOM scraping fundamental, and we are going to understand the DOM structure and the query elements effectively, extract text and attributes, and handle dynamic content. It's quite a lot of blah blah blah, but it's nice to learn, and you'll get good at this. Once you start learning, you will really get good at it. So let's move on. I've pretty much covered all this, recap and all that sort of stuff. I had the AI and myself, we sat down and wrote this. That's a good thing with AI, you can really get ahead with things. So that's why I created the schedule, to let you have a copy of it. So if you want to run ahead and run all these prompts and then connect up things and whatever, if you believe you've got it sussed, go ahead, man. But I'm talking this through. I've planned this as a 7-day plan because I want newbies to get used to coding and vibe coding. And don't be scared. If you're new, guys, I'm an old school engineer, automotive engineer. I was a mechanic and then also worked my way up, and I've been in the game for 35 years and being an engineer. And now I'm vibe coding. Never in my dreams would I have ever thought of this, but that's the power of AI, and you guys have got it. You can build stuff, you can change your lives, man. Alright, let's move on. So we're going to do the first prompt. Just copy this, and we're going to paste it in the box. I'm going to turn off that file, paste it in the box down below here, and we're going to let it run. So one thing I'd like you to start doing now is, it's all good and well that I'm giving you these prompts and it's writing the code for you. Remember, I'm not a fully qualified developer. No, I'm an old ex-engineer and I'm learning vibe coding and learning how to code using AI. So I'm not getting so deep into it, even though I did do a crash course on Python coding and blockchain coding last year. And it was a real crash course. But I'm learning how to code by reading this stuff and reading what the AI is telling me. So it's just spat out some code here and it's just included it into the content.js file, which we've already got. And remember, the white dot means that it's not saved at the top there. We need to save the amendment, the edit that the AI has just done. So we need to just read through and make sure that it's cool. So this is, as we go along, I want you to get deeper into this, a little bit deeper, because you've also, when I started a year ago running AIs, they were deleting stuff, adding, deleting, duplicating, all sorts of things. Now these AI engines are so great, so powerful and more precise. Now it does the work for you, man. It's impressive. Okay, so we've just done the DOM scraping function here, as we can see, and it's just put in this line of code, these lines of code in here. Now it's very mind-boggling if you are fresh to coding, but when you do a few of these build-outs, you will get used to a certain level of coding, even though you might not understand some of the functions and logic, but you'll get good at it. Anyway, so here it is here. So this is the AI turning around. I'm using Gemini at the moment. So because he is my software engineer, as he says, software coding engineer assistant. So anyway, it's just written out the code. So here's the new function here, and I think it's best if I do highlight this, guys, then you can keep up with me where I'm reading. Yep, that's cool. So this new function extracts the token links, and it will be responsible for finding all token links on the page, extracting their unique addresses and returning them for further processing. I'll also update the message handler to call this function when it receives the scan page command. Now you're starting to learn some coding language. Alright, so this is the full code block that it's just written, and it's placed it into the existing file. So we are going to save it because it's a new code block, and I don't see any red. Spoke too soon. This is exactly what you've got to do. Scroll down and have a look to see for stuff that it's taking out, deleting stuff. So even if you've got like 1,000 line of code, it will highlight it. Also here you will see some of the color bands will pop up as the code, as the page gets thicker and thicker and there's more lines. Right now there's only 117 lines of code here. So always go back and have a look at your red deletion boxes first and see if it's, this is what I do. So I look at the red and I read the comments, what's going and what's green, what's coming in, what's replacing. And you will get so used to it once you start reading, and then it starts making sense. But when it comes to the actual code itself, don't worry about it right now. Let it do it for you. It's pretty damn accurate. Okay? So this is where you would go through now, and you would read through and just make sure that's a full clean block here. So we click the accept button. You could either click reject or click accept. So we'll click accept and it'll disappear. that code is now accepted into that block. Now we also go here and we have a look. We're going to delete this. Double strikes, double what's his name, forward slashes is comments or something that's coded out, blocked. So for now it contains, if confirmed, it's on the right page and returns basic information. So we're going to accept that block that it took out, and we're going to accept this because it's obviously amended and edited this, and it's put this in its place. Right? So I'm just showing you the basic fundamentals of accepting or rejecting code. Alright? Don't worry about the code right now. You'll get used to it. Okay, so when you read through the copy, when you're reading down again, of course, so we will just double check what it said. Yeah, so the new extract token links function, I've added a new function inside the content.js file that implements the logic you requested. It uses query selector all to find all relative links. So you can see all the selectors now. This is where when you start reading and you will start, wow, okay, so now it's starting to take shape in your brain. Query selector. Oh, wow, okay, so just take some time. Even though I'm giving you the prompts and it's doing it all for you, but it's great to learn because you can build stuff, guys. I'm just showing you small things that you can build with AI, and it's up to you to go out there and build, man. That's if you're keen on it. You can build so many trading tools and make your life better, but that's what we're going to do together anyway. Alright, okay, so we've just done that file. I'm going to shut it down. We're happy with it, and we're going to go build the next one. And the next one is prompt is right here, the market cap extraction. So if we go and have a look, we are looking at the various market caps. This is what what we're working on here now, the market cap extraction. So it's so nice because I've got the app open as well, the extension, so that you can see as we build out. We'll talk through it. Pretty cool. These are individual cards and each one is a separate metric, and behind that is exactly what we're building out now. So there's various calculations, mathematics, code that does all this for you. Pretty simple, pretty cool, eh? Alright, so we're going to put that now, the next one. But what we're going to do before we do that is read, learn about this, because exactly what it says here, this sets a solid foundation for day 3 of your course, where you'll be teaching the fundamentals of DOM scraping. Let me know if you have any other questions. It's amazing what this does, these AIs. It's amazing, man. Alright, absolutely amazing. Okay, let's go on. We're just going to, I always like to put a thumbs up because they're learning all the time and they need your input. So it's something that's very important that you need to do. Guys, I just want to double check that we've got sound here. Yep, we have. Excellent. Alright. Let's go and put number 2 in. Market cap extraction. Copy and paste into the bottom. I'll just take away that file because it's even though it knows it's reading the file, but I've taken it away because I want it to write in its own freestyle, in its own freehand, rather than it's already got a history here. It's already sussed out And you will find when you're using these AIs, it does keep your history. So it's constantly going back, and they're getting so much better. You can run long chats now. Before it used to hallucinate, and it used to write shit, and it used to delete stuff and duplicate stuff. Now, man, these AIs are amazing. Alright, so we're going to paste that in, and that's the function that extracts the market cap. There we go, and we just hit enter. And here's our next file, guys. So first file was the token link extraction, and that was put into the content file. So that block of code was put into the existing file. And here we go again. We're back in the content file now again. As you can see, it's highlighted here on the left here, and we have a white dot, meaning that we've got some edits to go through. So here it is here. It's a full brand new block. Let's just paste that in. Do we have any deletions going on? No, nothing whatsoever. So again, I like to just double check. I'm learning myself how to code, and I'm teaching, because I've learned quite a lot already, that I believe I'm in a position now where I can start teaching others. It just comes with experience. So this block of code is brand new, and here it is. As you can see here, it's doing some calculations here, special digits, multipliers. It's very interesting, very, very interesting. So, and the comments here, as you can see here, extracts the market cap from the text content. But it's just read the summary always, because then you know what you've just done. Pretty simple. I've done it all for you guys. Alright, so it accepts the DOM. As an argument, it uses regular expressions to find all values formatted. It defines multipliers. It processes all matches, converts them into math. Includes error handling for invalid inputs and returns null if no valid market cap is found. So remember, it's also got to put in comments if it doesn't find things. This is how clever this stuff is, because you, in the early days, would have to remember, you know, if it's not going to find something, you've got to put in human user comments and all that sort of stuff. So it does it for you. It's too advanced, way too advanced, this stuff. Alright, so this function is now ready here to be used with a larger scraping process to gather detailed analytics for each token. Let me know what you'd like to build next. So it's just waiting on the next prompt. So again, I give it a thumbs up because it's done a good job. Nice clean code, hasn't deleted anything else, and all the comments are there that we need to know. It's written it beautiful and clean. So accept. Green box goes away. This file now is acceptable. It's safe. It's saved is the correct terminology. Alright, so I do believe we have come to the end of tonight's session, because guys, I'm doing this in small chunks and I'm doing it slowly, because sooner or later we will, once we finish this, then we move on to building the big app. That's 12 weeks and we're gonna zip through that. So I'm giving you a walk, and by doing this I'm giving you a small what's his name, a small app to build out. And that's this app. We're building this app. Pretty simple, eh? But beautiful. Tools, 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 tools. Make our lives easier and better. You can see all the top 60 in this page here. The top 64. Sometimes it reads 64, sometimes it's normally 60 on the front page. So it'll tell you everything and you can click through. This one is up 255%. We can click on that and it'll open up the page and we can go and view it. If we're keen, we can even place a trade. Bang, go and buy. Boom. So you can even trade from this app on the platform. Just pull the trigger. Pretty cool, huh? And you can see also what's up, what's down. Look at this one boring. How long has this one been around? Yeah, it's new. It's only a day old. Yeah. Interesting. So this is the story. What we're building is we're building this little baby here. And if you scroll right down to the bottom, my head might be in the way here, you will see some information. And that information says data is 64 out of 64 tokens read with market cap. 22 graduated and 11 of them, of the 22 graduated, were safely checked. So if we go back, now you can minimize that list so that it brings everything together, and 11, only 2 passed the safety score. That's how bad some of these pump and dump schemes are. I think there's a clean out coming on Pumpfun, and I think there is already starting rotation. People are tired of investing in crap, and I think we are starting to see some more long-term investors. It's creeping in slowly. It's going to come, because all of these, look at the score, man. Negative 96. Negative 96. That is insane. None of these projects are going to return back to their all-time highs. Anyway, guys, this is the tool that we are building out, and you have just completed your 3rd day of coding, because tomorrow will be day 4, advanced scraping and data processing, and we'll go through it even slower now. So I'm just going to start literally getting into it now and getting into this coding, straight into the meat and potatoes, and get this done as soon as possible, so that you guys can see that I'm not fooling around. I'm in business. Excuse me. So I'm in business because that's what I am. I'm a perfectionist. I'm an ex-engineer, and you can see I'm giving you tools to change your life. And now I'm even going to teach you how to build these tools to change your life. And you can wake up one morning and you can go and build something for somebody else. You know, who knows where this vibe coding could go. Amazing. And any of you youngsters younger than me, right here, right now, you guys need to start learning vibe coding. It is the future. And you can build stuff and you can make money, man. I wish I was 20 years younger. I keep saying it in all the videos, to have these tools. Would have been so nice. Anyways, I've still got a good few years left, so I'm still here for the AI rush and learning it, teaching it as well. So guys, thank you very, very much. I'm just going to shut this down so we can get rid of resources. Return to the mainframe. It's not bad streaming speed, and volume seems to be okay, I believe. Just double check. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, so there we go. We have completed that day of coding, as simple as it gets. I've done it for you guys. Simple as it gets, man. It's too nice. And it's just another way of maybe for me to have, a bit of, to give some gratitude back to the world by teaching you how to make these apps, because we are in a very serious crypto environment, and all the money and all this drainage and all that shit that goes on in this environment, you've got to be careful. So I'm going to start, I'll get all the costing done for virtual private servers, and B, I'm teaching you how to make these apps so you believe in those apps. I'm not giving them to you now. You're going to build them out. Then you can't blame me for them draining your wallets and stuff, because the AI and you are going to build this out, and me, together. So happy days ahead, and it's a Sunday night, and I've got 6 minutes to go before Formula 1 kicks off, and it's always a pleasure to be here and to help people. Literally, I just want to help people get out of the matrix, man. Just learn about, just get rid of this whole fiat currency crap. I grew up with it. Remember, go and see, if you wouldn't mind as well, go and check out all these. I am recording all these videos, so they're being posted on YouTube, and go and check me out on YouTube. You can see my early life and beginnings. And remember, I come from a country that was devastated by economic meltdown. Zimbabwean dollar. Yeah, trillions. I've still got my $10 trillion note. Believe me, guys, it's coming. The US dollar, the US economy, 37 trillion in debt. Japan, screwed. China, economy, screwed. Germany, economy, screwed. Guys, you need to be making crypto. And then go and buy some Bitcoin as well. Just like gold and silver. Forget about the government system. Please, please. Anyways, I'm waffling on. Remember, read the disclaimer on the website as well. Everything I do is for educational purposes only. And guys, thank you very much for new investors and hodlers for keeping the chart still looking healthy, moving sideways rather than this whole up and bang down and then never recover shit. Yeah. Long-term projects like this, there's more investors coming in because they can see it. And people are tired of investing in crap, meme coins with no intrinsic value, no meta, absolutely no narrative, nothing of value. But we've got something going here. And we're going to do it together. Build a community and a brand together. You know, it's like investing in Apple, Microsoft, Tesla. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off, go and watch some Formula 1. Have a good remaining night, and I will be on duty again tomorrow. All right. And remember, like I've said, humans have only got a span of concentration because social media has killed it. So I'm running these sets 1 hour to 1.5 hour sets. That's it. Because you're going to go mental. We humans, social media screwed us up. We can't last 3 seconds and we start losing our concentration. Yeah. Banner blindness, you know, Tinder, swipe left, swipe right. Good luck. Alright. Adios, amigos. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the socials. Thank you for buying into the project. Thank you for everything. And we're going to make it. Keep going. Believe. And I think this is where, like, I've put a face to this project, where I think I'm going to be different. And I am hoping to change the industry a bit and bring back some trust. Developers and the people of the community. We need it. We need this to come back. We need trust, man. This meme coin space has also killed it a bit, and you know, degens and cheats and what have you. But I think it's running dry now. People are going to start investing in real projects. Yeah. You know, I used to trade Binance meme coins 4 years ago. And then it died. And then it moved into Solana nearly 2 years ago. So Solana's death is coming. But it's not going to worry us, because this major app of ours, the Scanner Toolbox, will eventually cover multiple blockchains. So right now it's Solana, and then it'll move. BNB will be brought in. Ethereum will be brought in. And just by flicking a button, you'll be able to trade those different chains. Because remember, that main app is a calls and signals app, and it's Telegram. So all you need to do is just to switch over to Ethereum calls or Binance calls, and make sure you're in the right chart, and you can trade on the dexes that those calls are going to be actioned from. Just like we're doing with Solana right now. Simple. Remember, this app, the main app, is a non-custodial read-only app. There's no transactions. It just reads everything. Grab calls and signals and we act upon them. That's it. Alright. Adios, people. Have a good night. And thank you for being here. And respect to you all. And stay safe, please. Alright. Stay safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.